What's up YouTube? Today we are doing a light install, as you can see. So these are the old headlights. They just look, red on red. Kind of looks a bit, I don't know, it looks alright, like the stock ones, but I just think they could look better. And red on red, some people think it looks weird, so, and I think these ones look a lot better, which I'll show them once they're on the car fully. But yeah, the first thing you want to do, well, you can disconnect your battery, disconnect the negative terminal. I'm personally not going to do that because it's such a pain in the ass to remove, and I think I'm just going to risk pulling this out. That said, I don't think you are going to short it just by pulling it out, but it's good practice, I heard. So you've got a bolt there, a bolt there. You also got a few bolts there. So you got one here, just where I'm putting my finger, right around the bulb, just under here. You can't really see that on camera. Yeah, you can. It's right there. And there's one there. So behind the light, it is a 10mm socket. And I'm just going to loosen this. And I'm going to do this with all of the bolts. For this one, right by here, instead of taking all of this out, I found it easier to just get a wrench, a spanner through there, and it looks like there's a clip on here, if you want to place a light. So it's a clip, looks like you just push that in and pull it out. I'm going to need 2 hands for this, I think.
Just wanting to bring to your attention that if you are replacing the whole entire light, you want to pull out the cable. But as I'm just replacing the light housing, I am keeping the light inside itself. And I'm just unclipping it so I can put the new light housing in.
So don't unplug that. That's being stupid. Right. And that is all out. So now it should pull out. So yeah, got this headlight out. I also forgot one bolt, which was this one, I think. But yeah, that should be obvious for you. But yeah, just wanna wipe. I'm just gonna give this a wipe down while I got it out. And also, the new one comes with a new seal. This one had come off, but luckily this one comes with a brand new seal. So yeah, so we're just gonna give this. It's really muddy down here, so it's probably because the seal wasn't in very good. But we're gonna give it a wipe down just to prevent it, just to clean it. Ooh. Right. So I'm just going to spray all-purpose cleaner. Well, this is an interior cleaner, but it says it's an all-purpose cleaner as well. But yeah, I'm going to use a dirty cloth. Yeah, don't worry, this is a dirty one. I'm not going to use a clean cloth because I don't want to get too much dirt on it. But yeah, just use a dirty cloth. Use an old one, and just spray it all down. I'm just going to give it a wipe while it's all out. So I don't know what these are. These were just sat on here. All I did was twist them off. But I wouldn't fit without them, so yeah. Alright, so that is done this side. Now I'm going to do the same for this side. Now I've got gloves on because when you're working around bulbs, it's better to do this, so you don't get fingerprints on them. So I don't accidentally touch them, which I should have done from the beginning, really. Now this one, I would say there is a slight difference, which the part I was struggling with, if you saw me in that time lapse, was this little stupid thing right here, this little plastic bit. Yeah, what you basically do is, well, it's not even hard to even take off, but I was trying to figure out how to take it off, and basically all you do is literally pull this plastic bit up, and it literally, you just have to like pull it and bend it so it goes over the wire, literally like twist it like you would twisting off the bolts, but that's easy to take off. Literally, let me just demonstrate. So it was on, so all you have to do is basically pull that end off, so like bend it back and twist it so you can get it off, and that's all you do. And you do have to pull some stuff out. All these little plastic things do, unless there's a bolt on there. There doesn't seem to be a bolt on mine, but you literally just pull them off, and it revealed a few. Just pull that off, and then you undo that bolt, this bolt, literally same exact thing as last time. Now all I have to do is pull this bit off. Also, there's one more sneaky bolt right here, and I'm not sure if these need to come off as well, these little bits, but yeah. Now look at that. Transformed the rear of the car.
Airborne, my thoughts shrouded by cloud form. The land ravaged in the wake of this ground war. The quintessential outlaw. I have to store my tears fall as a
Car looks completely different now. Or not completely different, but you know what I mean, it looks a lot different. I mean, the stock rear lights don't look bad. To be honest, they look pretty good. It's kind of hard to pick between the two, but this, it kind of reminds me, if you kind of look at it, kind of looks like a Japanese flag. That's kind of what it reminds me of, with the red in the middle. And also, like, people say red on red looks quite bad. So, and that just sort of sets the headlight or the rear lights away from the actual colour of the paint. So, you know, that's just transformed it. And I've also got some new headlights coming as well. That'll be in a later video. I want to make a separate video on that. And also I need some new wire. I need a different wire for it, for the indicators to work on it, because yeah, spoiler alert, it has a halo light with some indicators on it, and it'll look really sick. Cheap mods. It's a cheap mod. I got it from MX5 parts. I think it's only 150 quid. I don't know, I'll write how much it is. But yeah, cheap modification, transforms the rear of the car. What more would you want? I think when I do modify the car even more, it will look even better. But I haven't modified the car that much. This is actually the first exterior modification I've done so far. Only other modification I've actually done is the stereo, which was actually donated to me by someone from a car meet, because he didn't need it anymore. And the stereo that came with it was absolutely awful. It was an aftermarket one, but yeah, had no CD. Well, it wasn't awful, just had no CD player, and I wanted a CD player. But yeah. So without all that rambling out of the way, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, subscribe, and my name's Jay Froz. I'm out. Peace.